Hi everyone, David here. It's day 81 and we're in Psalm 81. Let's open our mouths wide today and let the Lord fill it with His word. Sing aloud to God our strength. Shout for joy to the God of Jacob. Raise a song, sound the tambourine, the sweet lyre with the harp. Blow the trumpet at the new moon, at the full moon, on our feast day. For it is a statute for Israel, a rule of the God of Jacob. He made it a decree in Joseph when he went out over the land of Egypt. I hear a language I had not known. I relieved your shoulder of the burden. Your hands were freed from the basket. In distress you called, and I delivered you. I answered you in the secret place of thunder. I tested you at the waters of Meribah. Selah. Hear, O my people, while I admonish you. O Israel, if you would but listen to me. There shall be no strange God among you. You shall not bow down to a foreign God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it. But the people did not listen to my voice. Israel would not submit to me. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts to follow their own counsels. Oh, that my people would listen to me, that Israel would walk in my ways. I would soon subdue their enemies and turn my hand against their foes. Those who hate the Lord would cringe toward him, and their fate would last forever. But he would feed you with the finest of the wheat, and with honey from the rock I would satisfy you. Tim Keller, a pastor in our denomination whose teaching has helped so many of us, recently asked for prayer as he begins chemotherapy for pancreatic cancer. One of his helps to me has been this devotional called The Songs of Jesus, written by him and his wife, Kathy. I found his comments and prayer very helpful on verse 16 and would like to share his reflection and conclude with his prayer. I quote, "If you rejoice in God," verses 1 through 5, "and obey him," in verses 6 through 10, then a remarkable promise becomes yours. Even hard times and suffering, the rock will produce spiritual growth and the sweetness of fellowship with him, honey, in verse 16. This is a principle that shows up in various ways throughout the Bible. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. Judges 14:14. When I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:10. God uses troubles to show us where true joys are to be found. He gives the best and brings sweetness out of what is harsh, forbidding, and wholly unpromising. In the cross, we have the ultimate example of triumph coming out of defeat, honey from the hardness. And he concludes with this prayer: "Dearest Lord, you have been with me long enough to prove yourself. Out of one rock after another, you have brought a sweetness that overwhelms the bitter. Yet here I am in another hard place where I am doubting you. Forgive me. I will trust you in this. Amen."